Giovanni Simpson, and this is Practicum, EDL 560, Journal 8, Log Job Searching. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about what stood out to me in this chapter 4, Job 1. And first of all, what stood out to me probably the most was the challenge and the questioning and the excitement and the anxiety and the complexity of the process of transitioning from graduate school to Job 1. I was fortunate to get my very first full-time job while still in graduate school just a few weeks ago. And the first thing that I've identified with the most in these 2 months is the challenges and the excitement and the anxiety and the complexity of the change. And then the second point that really stood out to me that first part was just in the intro, but what really stood out to me was the bridge between theory and practice. Again, I was fortunate to get my first professional job even before I've completed my graduate degree. And then also I have been working in a similar position for 3 years. So the bridge between theory and practice, I've had an opportunity over the last 2.5, 3 years to bridge that gap with professional development experiences that relate to what I've been learning in graduate school on different levels. Now, mine is a community college, and mine is a satellite place on a correctional facility. But that really stood out to me, just how I've been fortunate to have professional development experiences and not just be in school learning theories that I could not implement or see every day, almost every day of the week. The most important thing that I got out of that chapter is being open to change and being challenged to change, because so much on my job is changing. It's changing in the area of technology. It's changing in the area of assessments. It's changing in the area of just so many different things. And just as I read the chapter, being open to change really stood out to me in a very, 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 very a very large way. I really agree with that. And then the second most important and emphasizing thing is institutional culture. And there were 2 or 3 things in that institutional culture that really related to my situation. Number one, the former prison and the new prison. The new prison is supposed to be with more dangerous criminals, but it's much safer because it's better run, more staffed. I have someone within 10 feet of me, whereas the one that is supposed to be safer was much less safe. And so institutional culture for this job, learning how to see how an institution is run before you just apply for a job and get a job. I thought I wanted this position here in Wilmington. That's the one I wanted. The one I got was in Pender, and it is a better situation. The culture there, and I'll say this is very important as it relates to my last point. They talked about quality time with new professionals. I feel like I need a mentor. Well, the positions that I'm in, it's not a mentoring culture. The culture is not one that allows for much mentoring, because now the book talked about the supervisors always supervising. Well, my culture is a correctional culture. There's more emphasis on safety, on monitoring inmates, and education is a byproduct of what is being done. I would change that. I would find a way to connect new professionals and older professionals in such a way, and I would try to change the culture to be a professional mentoring culture in a very dangerous educational environment. like that. That's what I will do in my next job, provided I fight through and get this degree, and after a few years of experience. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Giovanni Simpson out.